Okay, you all, just so that you know, there was and is a technical difficulty that is disallowing us to stream directly to Facebook, but we are streaming live right now on YouTube. I'm going to send you all that link so those okay, you all, just so that you know, there was and is a technical difficulty. We are streaming live on YouTube. I'm gonna post that, however, to the Facebook page, Peer Power Facebook page. Dr. Hunter, you can get that link and you can send that out to everybody as well.
Can you send it to my email right quick for me?
Yes, sir. I'll send it to your email.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Can you send that to text it to me so I can text my folks over here?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, turn that video off for me, Dr. Marsh.
Party, but you do have control whether or not you stay in party. And how do you get out of party? Through education.
We are celebrating these students who have worked so hard, and we want to make sure that each student knows that they have the love and the support of the Whitehaven community, because they will be going out to do great things, will they not?
The work that you guys do every year, just the students, the teachers, Whitehaven High School, Whitehaven Empowerment Zone is the #1 school in the city.
Can you put your hands together for these $1 million scholars that are on stage? And I just want to go on and prepare you. Today, you will be clapping your hands for them throughout the whole program. So tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, don't get weary in your well-doing.
You don't have control when you're born in party, but you do have control whether or not you stay in party. And how do you get out of party? Through education.
We are celebrating these students who have worked so hard, and we want to make sure that each student knows that they have the love and the support of the Whitehaven community, because they will be going out to do great things, will they not?
The work that you guys do every year, just the students, the teachers, Whitehaven High School, Whitehaven Empowerment Zone is the #1 school in the city. What Dr. King even said, he says, listen, no matter what happens, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. And if you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do to keep moving forward. And I want to encourage you that whatever happens in life, don't stop here. Keep on moving forward.
I'm Lady Trinity, and I have accumulated $1,066,784 in scholarships. I have accumulated $3 million. Accumulated over $7 million. I have accumulated over $8 million. donated $8,800,000. I have accumulated $10 million. Attending Christian Brothers University. University of Memphis. Middle Tennessee State University.
Tennessee State University.
University of
Morehouse College.
will be
In 2006, Mr. Charles McVeigh, Mr. Bill Sainer, and Mr. Jerry Freeman, they came to Whitehaven and asked if we wanted to partner with East High School and the Greater East Foundation at the time. They said that they had been looking at data across the city and they thought they could help us. I thought we were doing everything that we could do at the school level to increase those scores, but they wanted to propose this partnership of peer power. In exactly 1 year from 2006 to 2007, after implementation of peer power, we went from 68% passing rate to 84% passing rate in 1 year. After that, I was sold. You know, we're in it for the long haul. But what happens is that when you make such a aggressive increase, you know, you get closer to the ceiling and you start bumping that ceiling. So that means if you had an 84% passing rate, that means that you only had a 16% failure rate. So closer you get to that 100%, it really made it tough. But even the next year, we went up to an 89%.
In my first year teaching geometry, actually, I wasn't very successful in terms of like student achievement. And I think a big part of that has to do with internalizing the kind of the story arc of the course. And so I think year 2 and year 3 in geometry, I knew the big picture and was able to help the kids see it. And then having all the relationships much stronger because I've been around for a while, it just made for a lot of success and a better experience for me, better experience for the kids. But my hope is that when they look back on their academic career and they remember that small window that I was their teacher, they're thankful that I challenged them to be the best version of themselves that they could be in my context, because I know they have a lot to offer just as a person who's been created in the image of God and has inherent value just in that simple fact.
He relates to the kids very well. He's always got a positive attitude in the class, and I feel like the kids feed off this energy that he has going on.
When I received the Milken Award, we're sitting in an assembly and I have no idea what's going on. I actually found out that the award is specifically for early to mid-career teachers.
I was pretty sure I was the first one to jump up and scream because I was so excited for him. I couldn't believe that he won. He is so exceptional in so many ways, and I'm so glad that the Milken Award recognized that.
My name is Fatimata. I'm a senior at Whitehaven High School, and I've achieved over $1 million in scholarship. My parents are from Senegal, which is a country in West Africa, and my name originates from, my parents are also Muslim, so it's basically everything. I learned something new every day. You know, coming into Whitehaven, I was quiet. I wasn't really someone that was outspoken. But as the years progressed, I opened up more and I became more outspoken. I would tell a 9th grade student to probably branch out more and try new things. It's always important to involve yourself in at least a club or an organization. Not only will it look good on like your college applications, but it'll help you open up more and see things that you've never seen before. This fall, I'll be attending the University of Memphis, and I plan to major in either pre-med or probably business, but I'll probably also major in something dealing with language because I love to learn new languages, and me being bilingual, I always like try to learn new languages just for the fun of it. Kamada fufka an tentani horama. Chaque decision mbada na jugi consequence. Sabe ko mata ko moji wala ko fewani ko mata fof ganda ko antintinto.
I'm Abir Abdul-Rahim. I'm a Master's of Public Health candidate here at the University of Memphis, and this will be my 3rd semester working for Peer Power. One of my biggest success stories was they were learning characteristics of life in a biology classroom, and they were not, for some reason, understanding them because they couldn't understand there were so many of them. So I created a song for them to learn it. And then when we were testing on them, out of nowhere in the silent, dead silent classroom, you hear humming, and they're all humming the song. And since it was silent, you could hear it even like the most minute level. And when we were grading them, they got every single one that had to do with that song correct. And I was like, we taught them something, a new way to learn, a new way to like express themselves without actually breaking any rules. So they're not breaking a system that like they sometimes feels out to get them. but they're still able to succeed in it in the way that they can still express themselves. I would just say that no words could embody the amount of gratitude that can truly tell you how much you're impacting the lives from the students, the parents who come in crying because their child is finally wanting to succeed and they don't have to worry, from the teacher who's refinding her love to teach, from the success coach who feels like they have a purpose in life, from the funds that can purchase a pencil and give that one student education for a day. There's no way to truly thank someone or to show you how much it's affecting people, because it can affect the community, it can affect the future, it affects the whole population in a way that they say education is key, but I know the donors don't have the opportunity to always see it happening. And no words can really tell you, like when a light bulb clicks in a student's eye, there's no word for that. And that could be due to the resources that they provide for us. And when a parent comes in and they're actually starting to take their child on time because they've regained hope and the possibility of their student being something someday that they had lost previously, unless the donor is standing at the door seeing that child being dropped off, there's no way to explain it to them. And so we can try and say thank you, but there's really no words that can really encompass how grateful we are.
My name is Mackenzie Walker. Obviously, I attend Whitehaven High School as a graduating senior, and I have over $3 million in scholarships. I am involved in DECA, Future Business Leaders of America. I'm involved with Bridge Builders. I'm involved with the Memphis Youth City Council, the Student Congress of Shelby County Schools, Reach Memphis, and also Girls Incorporated. And I actually had my first job with Peer Power. I was involved with Peer Power for 1 year. I was a tutor, and I tutored kids in subjects ranging from Spanish to biology. And a lot of my kids were Algebra 2 students, and a lot of them said that they glad that they came to me as a tutor because I helped them pass the end of course exam. My favorite memory as a Peer Power tutor was actually one of my scholars, my first scholar. He told me he was on the verge of joining the gang. And I convinced him, because actually he had a huge crush on me, and I convinced him, hey, if you want to get with me, you need a 3.5 GPA. And actually he is now attending University of Memphis, majoring in accounting. He changed his life because I told him he couldn't, get with me if he in the game. The best advice that I would give a ninth grade student is to stay patient. You may think that these 4 years of high school is going to go so slow, but honestly, I'm the first to tell you, they go extremely fast. I remember just yesterday, it was the first day of school for me as a freshman, and I didn't know anyone. And now I'm a graduating senior with all of these accolades and everything. But my advice to them is to be patient, stay diligent, be studious, because in the end, it will pay off.
I want to start off by, on behalf of everyone, first of all, congratulating the people that's about here, the accomplishments of the wonderful students of Whitehaven who've achieved this scholarship and on their way to even greater things.
We're celebrating the kids' achievements in all areas, but specifically we want to focus on those that are excelling academically.
We're the minority of public education. Who has children that have earned over $1 million in scholarships? It's not anywhere else in this country.
To come and be acknowledged on Academic Signing Day, that says, you know what, you're important, you're worth it, and we're going to support you.
Well, it's just a celebration of the broader body of work going on here at Whitehaven, of which Peer Power is proud to be an important part.
I have accumulated $2,212,000 in scholarships.
And I have accumulated $2,184,600, and I will be attending University of Memphis.
I have accumulated $1,024,000 in scholarships, and for the next 4 years, I will be attending University of Memphis.
Make some noise for these $1 million scholars.
Let's go down with the show.
Courtney Richardson, pastor, singer, songwriter, business owner, preacher, friend, community leader, a young Renaissance man whose impact has touched every age demographic and sector. A native of Memphis, Tennessee, Courtney is a graduate of East High School and furthered his education at the University of Memphis. As a student at the University of Memphis, Courtney endeavored to let his light shine so that people may ultimately glorify his Father in heaven. He was the recipient of the Emerging Leader Scholarship. He served in such organizations as the University of Memphis Black Student Association, NAACP, Empowered Men of Color, President, Student Government Association, Student Ambassador Board, Up Till Dawn, and many other organizations. As a child, Courtney discovered his passion for singing. He has traveled the nation and world singing soulful gospel melodies. In 2013, Courtney released his freshman project, In This Place, which reached the top 20 chart on iTunes. 2018 marked the sophomore release of Courtney's latest musical masterpiece, Do It Again. Courtney has received many accolades for his work, both musically and civically. Courtney's success as a student leader yielded his induction into the Carson Circle, a circle of students who have positively impacted the quality of life for the University of Memphis. Courtney was a founding tutor of the Peer Power Foundation and now serves as a program director. Courtney is a member and staff pastor of New Life of Memphis under the leadership of Kevin and Linda Willis. He owns Courtney Inspires LLC, a full-service Christian entertainment and consulting company. While Memphis, Tennessee is his home, God has given him the world as his platform to inspire. Jerica Phillips serves as the Chief of Communications for Shelby County Schools. She manages internal and external messaging for the district, as well as oversees broadcast services. Before joining the SCS family, she served as a community voice for nearly 10 years with WMC Action News 5, starting behind the scenes as a news content specialist, eventually being promoted to the anchor desk. Jerica is a Memphis native and proud graduate of Legacy Shelby County Schools. She earned a Bachelor of Science in Communications and Broadcast Journalism from the University of Tennessee at Knoxville. She worked briefly as a social marketing coordinator for Shelby County Mayor Mark Luttrell's office under a juvenile justice grant. In 2018, Jerica was honored as the 40 most influential urban elite professionals under 40. In 2015, she was the recipient of the Dreamers of Tomorrow Award presented by St. Mark Missionary Baptist Church. Her achievements include consecutive nominations for Best in Black Awards for Best Local Media Personality. She is a member of the Memphis Communicators Coalition and Memphis Association of Black Journalists. Jerica is a proud member of the Zeta Delta chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. She is a volunteer with Black Girls Code, Project Homeless Connect, and the Code Crew community. Jerica is also a proud volunteer and advocate with the Down Syndrome Association of Memphis and the Mid-South. In her free time, Jerica enjoys spending time with her family, serving her community, dancing, eating Southern food, and traveling. Please welcome your co-host for the first ever virtual National Academic Signing Day, Courtney Richardson and Jerica Phillips. Well, hello, everyone. We are here for the first ever virtual National Academic Signing Day. Hello, Jerica.
Good morning. Good morning. You know, Courtney, I know that where there's a will, there's a way. And I know that Whitehaven was going to find a way to celebrate these amazing scholars. So just so honored to be a part of this and excited about today's program.
Absolutely. And you know, we're here doing this again, and because we have gone virtual, we have the opportunity to bring some people from around the world. And so usually I sing the national anthem, or we have a student to sing the national anthem, but we have a few special guests who are going to sing for us. So can you introduce our first special guest?
Yes, and just want to remind everyone who is participating online and watching on all of our virtual platforms to continue to use the hashtag WHSVirtualASD. Introducing our singer this morning, Miranda Curtis. She was born in Miami, Florida, to Reverend W.S. Curtis and Miss Darlene Curtis, the fourth of 7 children. Miranda quickly found singing to be a source of comfort. She has had the opportunity to share the stage with such gospel artists as Pastor John P. Key, Kurt Carr, and Youthful Praise. Known for her melodic tones and her natural flow in worship, Curtis continues to soar as a leading voice in the gospel music industry. Miranda's signature sound has been featured on various music projects as a lead vocalist and audience, and they have taken her sound very well. She's a 7-time Stellar nominated gospel artist and worship leader who needs no further introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem, Miranda Curtis.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow, wasn't that amazing?
Yes.
and you know, because we wanted this to be special for the scholars, the $1 Million Scholars, we know that they can't do this in person. So all I know to do was to reach out to my friends and reach out to my colleagues to ask them to do this. And so yesterday, they both responded, and I'm so happy about that. So we have another special guest who's coming to do the same thing unless she decides to do something different. Can you introduce that person for me?
All right now, Courtney, you got some friends in some high places.
Oh,
we are so excited to introduce one of the most beautiful voices in gospel music that we know of right now. Her name is Jacqueline Carr. She is a Grammy Award nominee who is an astounding recording artist. She's a profound speaker, entrepreneur, actress, and author. She has spent half a decade on top of the charts as a top-selling independent recording artist. Jacqueline Carr has earned 8 straight career Billboard #1s since the age of 21. So we're just so excited. You know, the hit singles, You're Bigger and You Will Win. At just the age of 15, she released her own powerful top 5 single, Greater Is Coming. And we know that greater is coming. And we hear from our superintendent often that coronavirus will not defeat us. Just so excited. You all put your hands together virtually for Jacqueline Carr.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Jacqueline, thank you so much. Thank you so much for agreeing to be a part of this special day for the students. Would you like to say something to them?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. I want to say congratulations to you all. You all have accomplished so much. And I know that it wasn't easy. I know you had to fight through some stuff, but you made it. I want to encourage you as you enter into this new chapter of your life to continue to stay focused. Remember the values that you've been taught to help you grow in life, because they will continue to help you grow as you enter into college in this new stage. Stay focused. Remember the potential that is on the inside of you is worth so much more than anything. Y'all know I'm spiritual. Than anything the enemy try to present to you, because there will be distractions, there will be temptations, but you've got to know you've got this with the help of your leaders, your parents, your teachers, and everybody else that's in your life to help push you. You're going to make it even through college. So even I'm supporting you. I may not know you, but I'm all for people operating in their purpose and being who you were created to be. And again, I celebrate you and I'm extremely proud of you.
Well, thank you so much, Jacqueline. Thank you so much.
You're absolutely welcome. Thank you all.
Wow, Courtney, what a powerful word from Jacqueline. Thank you so much for coordinating those special guests. I know it's a huge surprise for our scholars.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. They deserve this and so much more, so much more. And so now we're going to hear from some of our scholars. We're going to hear from those scholars who are going to give us the welcome and the occasion. Can you tell us who they are?
Yes, Courtney, giving the welcome this morning is our valedictorian at Whitehaven High School, Miss Marissa Ingram. And then follow will be the occasion by Keith Newsom. He's a junior, or Keith Newsom Jr., I should say. He is Mr. Whitehaven High School and Student Council President. Let's give it up for those two.
Marissa, take it.
Welcome to Whitehaven High School's Breakout Virtual Academic Signing Day, a program you won't witness anywhere else. You will experience triumphs of students that have been forced to succumb to monotonous hardship and spirit-crippling circumstance. We would like to thank you for tuning in to help honor our hardworking students by highlighting their perseverance during this inopportune COVID-19 pandemic. The brilliant African-American scholars you are about to witness have defied all statistical challenges and endured a high frequency of opposition on their journey to acquire intellect and higher learning. Please sit back and enjoy a showcase of our reality, succeeding through impediments and unforeseen circumstances. Just like a wise man once said, "In no way shall I be defeated. With faith like David, a rock in a sling, I shall be victorious." We hope our testimonies inspire you, and once again, welcome.
Good morning, Tigers. I am Keith Newsom, and I am here to give the occasion. First, I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming to support the 50 scholars who are planning to make one of the biggest decisions of their academic careers, college. Along with that, the students will also tell you how much money and scholarships they have received. Most of you may wonder, why is it a big deal if they aren't going to receive all of the money? Yes, that's true, but not necessarily about the money. It's the fact that you have the choice to choose which college you would like to go to. In a community where options are limited, my peers and I have come to show the world that we know how to create opportunities for ourselves. We are here today to showcase the fact that not only are we going to college to further our education, but we are going tuition-free and with full rides. That is a huge accomplishment, especially because we will not have to pay for college out of pocket or accrue student loan debt. At Whitehaven High School, Dr. Hunter and the rest of the staff have prepared us for this very moment. All of the talks about being the best of the best inside and outside the classroom has really prepared us for this moment. But I would be remiss and inaccurate if I only labeled us as leaders of tomorrow. What you will see throughout this program is that we are leaders of today. I say this to say, today's occasion is to celebrate the Tigers of Whitehaven High School class of 2020, and also to celebrate the trend-setting, eye-beating, statistic-defying, and prove-me-wrong institution that has molded us and prepared us for life outside of high school. Without WHS and staff, we wouldn't be able to be who we are today. As Malcolm X stated, educate the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. And because of your tremendous influence in our lives, we are motivated by anything that comes our way. Thank you, and see the vision through the eye of the tiger.
Thank you so much, Keith. Great job on the occasion. And thank you, Marissa, for the beautiful welcome. We now have a very special message from the mayor of Shelby County, Mayor Lee Harris. He is a product of Memphis schools, a fifth generation Memphian, husband, father, educator, and public servant. He graduated from Overton High School and also attended Morehouse College. Ladies and gentlemen and scholars, now hear from our mayor.
So Mayor Lee Harris sends his regards. He says congratulations to all of you who are $1 Million Scholars. He says that he recognizes that you are faced with many opportunities at this time. Those opportunities will afford you the ability to be able to choose to leave Memphis. But of course, his desire is that after you receive your college degree, that you would come back to Memphis and Shelby County to make this a great place. Thank you so much, Mayor Lee Harris, for sending your regards. And we also have another video from our amazing Memphis mayor, and he is going to come at this time.
Hi, I'm Mayor Jim Strickland. I want to congratulate you young men and women for an incredible accomplishment, graduating Whitehaven High School, one of our best high schools in Memphis. I especially want to congratulate all the scholarship winners. Whitehaven produces a lot of them. I know your best years are ahead of you. We want you to stay in Memphis, even if you go off to college. Please come back to Memphis. We need great Whitehaven High School graduates leading our city. Go Tigers.
Well, we're so grateful to have regards from our Memphis and Shelby County Mayor. Jerica, this program is star-studded, ain't it?
Look, you are working it out. I am just so excited to have so many of our community members who are celebrating with our scholars. So yes, sir. Well done.
And now we are going to go down to Hollywood Avenue in Memphis, Tennessee. We're really Avery Avenue. And we have another graduate of Whitehaven High School. Can you introduce our board member?
Yes. So are we going to the superintendent or are we going to our board member first?
Let's go to our board member.
Okay. All righty. So definitely excited to introduce.
Let's do the superintendent. I agree. Let's go on and go with the superintendent.
Okay. All righty. Well, neither need an introduction, but we will definitely start with our superintendent, Dr. Joris M. Ray. He is, as you mentioned, a product of this great district, Whitehaven High School, forever a teacher, started his career right here in Memphis City and Shelby County schools. And he has risen through the ranks to become the leader of this great district, more than 113,000 students. We are the second largest employer here in Tennessee, the largest district he leads here in the state. And Dr. Ray has been nationally recognized during this public health crisis and pandemic for leading through the moment. We are so grateful for his servant servant leadership. And for now, I will introduce our illustrious superintendent, Dr. Joris M. Ray.
Good morning, scholars. I'm Superintendent Joris Ray. As a proud alum, I join you and celebrate the legacy of success here at Whitehaven High School. I deeply appreciate my good friend, Dr. Vincent Hunter, and his team for carrying the torch in our community. Thanks to Peer Power for their continued support of the SES vision and for coming aboard as change champions. For 16 years, Peer Power has supported our mission to prepare students for learning, leadership, and life. Even through COVID-19, Peer Power remains committed to serving students, teachers, and administrators. To the Whitehaven graduates who have earned $1 million or more in academic scholarships, we salute you. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize the dedication of your awesome teachers and wonderful parents. You have nurtured the next generation of servant leaders, and we are grateful for your sacrifice. Scholars, many of you plan to study afar, and others will be committing closer to home. Wherever life takes you on this journey, remember that anything is possible when you dream, stand, believe, and achieve with courage. Congratulations.
Well, we're so thankful to have that representation from the head office, the leader of our district. And you said it's the largest school district in Tennessee for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you know, we do have a very special live guest, our commissioner who you mentioned earlier. So we are so grateful to have her to say a few words of encouragement to our scholars this morning. I just want to introduce to you representative, a champion for District 6, Commissioner Shante Avan. She commanded over 20 years of nonprofit work here in the city and worked towards economic security for thousands of women and their families here in the greater Memphis area. As Deputy Director of Women's Foundation for a Greater Memphis, she manages staff operations and fund development. Since 2007, Commissioner Avan has used her position at the Women's Foundation to make a difference in the lives of others. She has received countless awards. Her involvement, of course, with the school board and representing District 6 and the Southside, Riverside community and Whitehaven communities. Her accomplishments include the new Tri-State Defenders Woman of Excellence Award, the Immaculate Conception of High School Alumni of the Year Award, and the Council of Urban Education Excellence Award. I bring to you now Board Member Shante Avan.
Good morning. Good morning, scholars. It is my honor to be here with you today. As your school board representative, it gives me great pleasure to be with you, even virtually on Academic Signing Day. I want to take a moment and thank Dr. Hunter and his fabulous team at the Whitehaven High School, who have been such a beacon of light to our community. They are producing the best scholars that we have in our city, and we are so grateful. I would also like to take a moment and thank Peer Power. You all have done such a remarkable job in preparing the next generation of leaders. We are grateful for this partnership with you. We are grateful for your support. We are grateful for your leadership in supporting the scholars of Whitehaven High School. And to our scholars, well, it really warms my heart in so many ways to think about what your future will hold. I want to encourage you to keep striving, to keep pushing, to keep achieving in ways that only the students of Whitehaven High School can do. I want to thank you for choosing Whitehaven High School, choosing an institution that provides the type of foundation that will lead you in your next journey in life. As many of the speakers before me have said, we know that you have so many options before you. We hope that you will never forget where you come from. We hope that you will remember to come back to Memphis, to come back to Whitehaven, to this community, and lend your talents, your skills, and all of the great accomplishments that you will achieve. We hope that you come and channel them back to our city. We need leaders like you. We need folks who will come and continue to show what a beacon of light the Whitehaven High School is for our community. Congratulations to you on this day, on this very auspicious occasion in which we get to honor your accomplishments, and congratulations to your parents, your friends, and your family who have supported you to get to this point. Thank you, Courtney and Jerica, for allowing me to be a part of today.
Thank you so much for being here. You know that you are a staple in the Whitehaven community and a staple here in Memphis, Tennessee.
Absolutely. Thank you, Commissioner Avan.
Well, Jerica, we're going to move forward. We're going to move forward with what we have planned for the students. We have another rock star. He is a leader in education. He works there in Kentucky. Can you just tell us who we have next on this program?
Yeah, Courtney, we have Dr. John Marshall. He is a Louisville native, as you mentioned, and he is currently serving as the Chief Equity Officer of Diversity, Equity, and Poverty for Jefferson County Public Schools. Do you have a relationship with Dr. Marshall that you wanted to share just a little bit about before I go on into his bio?
You know, my friends are just amazing people. And so one of my friends works for Dr. Marshall. My best friend actually works for Dr. Marshall in the Office of Equity in Louisville Public School Systems. And so we share our bosses just like we share our mamas and daddies. And so this is my friend's boss. And so he came to Memphis to speak a few months ago with School Seed, and we connected. And he has just proven to be committed to equity and change in urban education.
Yes, sir. And we definitely appreciate his work and support of our board and superintendent in the launch of our African-American male empowerment work, and also just the support of Dr. Michael Lowe, who is the equity officer here in Shelby County. So just a little bit more about Dr. Marshall before he brings a dynamic word of encouragement to our scholars this morning. In his current role in Louisville, he oversees site-based decision-making, equity and inclusion, and also the Jefferson County Public School satellite offices, as well as the Black Male Achievement, Student Engagement, and Community Outreach. He completed his undergraduate, graduate, and postgraduate degrees from Western Kentucky University. His area of study and interest focus on teacher engagement and the impact it has on African-American males. We know that powerful work is much needed here in Memphis and across the country. Dr. Marshall was a high school English teacher and administrator in Jefferson County Public Schools. He sits on the scholarship committee for the Louisville branch of the NAACP. He is a father of 3 beautiful girls who attend Jefferson County Public Schools, and his wife is an administrator in the district. Dr. Marshall is community-centered and future-focused. An elephant sits in the center of his conference table. Why? Because Dr. Marshall believes that improving the educational system first starts with addressing the elephant in the room. Courtney, I'll turn it back over to you to introduce our keynote speaker.
So our keynote speaker for the this first ever virtual academic signing day is none other than Dr. John Marshall. Dr. Marshall.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? First of all, congratulations to the scholars. And as we speak, I will definitely try to bring some words of encouragement. First, I want to make sure it's my feet clear.
So you are kind of going in and out here just a little bit.
Okay.
That seems
all right. Is that a little, are we a little better?
That's a little better.
Okay. Congratulations, parents. Congratulations to the students, and congratulations to loved ones. To the scholars that are on here, and to the scholars yet to come behind you, I challenge you to do a couple of things. And I want to make sure, Courtney, as we're still on here, it seems to be a little slow on my side. Are you catching me?
So there seems to be a connection issue. I don't know if you need to maybe turn your Wi-Fi off and go with your network.
And Courtney, he may need to call in on the phone line. That may be helpful to turn the audio off on his computer, and then we can hear his audio from his phone.
Gotcha.
Okay, which one do I need to try? I'm so sorry about the connection.
So this is what we're gonna do. We're going to work these technical difficulties out, and then we're going to come right back with this, okay? But I have a special video. I'll start my video. I have a special video, young people, from someone who is from Memphis, and she wanted to give her regards to you all. And she is a Whitehaven. She's not a Whitehaven alum, but she is a Whitehaven. She grew up in Whitehaven. So we want to share this video with you. And there is a very special reason why we are sharing this video, and you will see a little later why this video is being shared.
Good morning. I am Dr. Glenda Baskin Glover, President of Tennessee State University. And today, I want to congratulate the class of 2020 on reaching this special milestone. To my distinguished future TSU Tigers from Whitehaven High School, my neighborhood high school, when I grew up right here in Memphis, I am pleased that you have chosen Tennessee State University. You have made one of the best decisions of your lives. As president, I want you to know that we look forward to you joining our family. Welcome to TSU.
So we're so excited to have, again, we said that this was star-studded. We're so happy to have chief officers of universities and the largest school district in Tennessee to be represented. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna try Dr. Marshall again. Dr. Marshall, I'm gonna unmute you. Can you hear us, Dr. Marshall? Okay, Jerica, while we're waiting on Dr. Marshall, there's so much going on in the district right now, and we know that, let me say congratulations to you on your new role. I think just last week you were promoted there in the district, and you all have been working tirelessly during the COVID-19 pandemic to make sure particularly that the class of 2020 can be celebrated as they are so deserving of celebration. Can you speak a little bit about what you all have going on in the district, and maybe a little bit even about what you have special for the class of 2020?
Absolutely. Thanks so much. Let me make sure I'm off mute. There we go. As we kind of just talk through some of the exciting things that are happening here with the district, we were just so elated to announce, long awaited, the plan for the celebration for the class of 2020 here with Shelby County Schools. Our superintendent, as well as our school board, they wanted to make sure they heard the voices of our students and incorporated those voices into any plans that we released. And so we are planning on a 3-phase series of celebrations. We're using the hashtag SCS Senior Strong. Just so excited and grateful for our seniors and their families for their patience during this time. I know that it's very difficult during a momentous occasion in your lives to be kind of coping through a public health crisis and pandemic. But we're excited to announce that next month we'll be commemorating our seniors through a brand new website website that will feature every high school, their graduates, and also some very special messages. I don't know if we can top your messages and your your friends in the industry, Courtney, but I'm gonna probably be reaching out to you so that we can get some additional video messages from the stars and celebrities across the nation. But excited about that piece in May, and then in June, we will have a drive-through senior salute, working out all of the logistics right now with each of the high schools. But we want to make sure you drive through with your families, that you decorate your cars, and hopefully you can hop out, take a picture on the stage. And again, just celebrate through social distancing, of course, and want to make sure that safety is our top priority. But that will happen in the month of June to celebrate our seniors. And then finally, we are planning to host the traditional graduation ceremonies for our students. We know, again, this has been a very difficult time, and a lot has been delayed and postponed as far as student activities, but we do want to make an effort to host some traditional graduation ceremonies. We have our venues still lined up. That will happen hopefully through July 13th through the 26th. And then from there, if there are any challenges with the Safer at Home order, we do plan a virtual graduation, but we want you to know that it is our goal to host the traditional ceremonies, and it's full intent to do that for our seniors. And we're just so excited. We're going to have some messages from our board members who will be encouraging them. And then again, our superintendent, as he mentioned earlier, his message has been that coronavirus will not defeat us, and that we are SCS strong, we are family forever, and we are 901. So we encourage students to stay engaged online. Of course, your work is never done. Take pride in how far you've come, but also have faith in how far you can go. Courtney, I'll turn it back over to you, and hopefully we can get Dr. Marshall back up and we can hear a word from him.
Absolutely. Dr. Marshall, we're going to throw it back to you now. I think we have our technical difficulties figured out. Thank you so much for those pertinent details, Jerica. I'm sure the class of 2020, I'm sure they were happy to hear those details. Dr. Marshall, it's on you. Now there's no volume. Now we can't hear you. You have to turn your microphone on. Okay, you all, we are going to figure this out. Dr. Marshall, we're going to come back to this.
Hello, testing.
Yes, we got you.
Okay, deepest apologies, and I will fly through this. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but as some other people said, where there's a will, there's a way. I hope the feed is better. Courtney, is this a little better?
That is a little better. The reason why it's better, because I got you coming through the speakerphone on my phone, and you have my call up. So we're gonna make this out. Like you said, where there's a will, there's a way. Let's go.
Okay, so again, congratulations, parents. Congratulations to the students. And thank you so much, Dr. Vincent Hunter, Courtney, Ms. Jerica, and Peer Power for allowing me to be a part of this. Seniors, you are receiving over $1 million worth of scholarships. You have proven ready for the next step. And as you prove ready for this next step, I issue you a challenge. Get steady after you get ready. As you understand, when we teach children how to walk, you first sit them on their feet and you hold them still before they even start walking. They stumble, they fall, they get back up. I want to tell you all, seniors, even though you are proven to be ready, now's the steady time. Now's the time to make sure what you do doesn't just impact you, but it impacts Memphis, it impacts Tennessee, it impacts my hometown, and you move the work forward. I do not want you to get confused with ready, because what you've been through, God only knows. The things that have happened to you and have not happened to you, in spite of that, you are standing here. But I want you, when you start thinking about getting steady, Courtney, am I still good?
Absolutely.
You need to get steady for certain things. And I challenge you on this. I want you to have a little level of impatience. When I say a little level of impatience, tomorrow is not promised.
We understand that. But every day that you are given and blessed to be here, there should be a level of impatience, something that gets under your skin, something that you're majoring in that makes you want to make a change. And be weary of those who want you to slow down, not because it's the best thing to do, because it's against their agenda. So I want you seniors to be impatient. You already got senioritis. You couldn't wait to get out from under the teacher that stayed in you and made you better. Some of y'all can't wait to get out of your parents' house, and they can't wait either. But have a level of impatience with a country and a community and a nation that needs to do a whole lot more and see a whole lot more of you. I want you to have fun. I want you to have fun in college. I want you to have fun when you grow up. A lot of people are going to tell you to study, 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 study. I'm going to tell you to study once. But there's a whole lot of studying that needs to happen outside of that book, and it's to study yourself. Don't fall into a trap and be anything other than what you're supposed to be. So as you're studying these books and you're becoming the next Dr. Ray, you're becoming the next Jerica, you're becoming the better versions of yourself. A lot of that comes with studying yourself and looking in the mirror and seeing who you are. And I need you to have a steady level of focus. Focus on something. One thing, two things, three things. But whatever you do, make that focus better. And for whatever this means to you, a level of faith. A level of faith that everything that's coming your way is supposed to come your way. And a level of faith that what Whitehaven did, what your parents did, what your guardians did, what your teachers did, allows you to push forward. It is your faith that is going to allow you to keep going. And have a steady level of new. If you're the same person tomorrow that you were today, you wasted 24 hours. If you're the same person 4 years from now that you were when you got this $1 million scholarships, $7 million scholarships, you wasted a whole bunch of people's time and yours. There are new things that are coming, and there are new things that my generation failed to deliver that you have to deliver. And then have a steady amount of old. Everything behind you is not bad. Take with you those things that got you to this point. Don't neglect them. Don't forget them. Don't neglect them and don't forget them. So when you go through this, seniors, $1 million scholars, and I need y'all to really embrace that, $1 million scholars out of Memphis, Tennessee, understand that everything that got you to this point doesn't need to be left at this point. Some of that needs to go into your pocket. Some of that needs to go into your heart. Some of that needs to go into your head. There's a parent, a teacher, a coach, a pastor, a friend that might not be going with you, but guess what? They're going with you. So you don't need to leave all that behind. And then I want to talk real quick, not about COVID-19 as the end-all, be-all pandemic. I want to be very clear with you, seniors, African-American seniors, and teachers, and anyone else listening. The biggest pandemic is an ism. Any ism you want to tackle, racism, sexism, classism, whatever. In whatever role you're doing, if we can fix from Whitehaven those isms, all these other pandemics that are causing us to have this beautiful virtual celebration and all these other things, some of us may have lost people. I challenge you to I don't care if it's athletics, I don't care if it's medicine, I don't care if it's education. There are isms that we have to tackle, and there are isms that you need to be impatient about. There are isms that you need to wake up for and have fun tackling. There are isms that you have faith can change. There are isms that you need to think of new things that are going on. And you got to bring with you all the things the elders taught you. So I'm challenging you to be the positive pandemic that sweeps the nation, that sweeps the globe, that sweeps Memphis, to change the things that you have experienced and really, really push that forward. And then there's too few of us that celebrate. I don't know, Courtney, because you have a big network. I would not be shocked, but I would always be disappointed if the media is not here. Because there are $1 million scholars getting ready to change the world. There are $1 million scholars that I am talking to right now that are getting ready to change the world. And there is not enough of us to celebrate that. So scholars, when I tell you, I take my bald hat off to you all. And when I tell you all that this is newsworthy, not the newsworthy that they will cover if something bad happens in Memphis. This is the actual newsworthy that Dr. Ray's dedicated his life to, that Dr. Lowe has dedicated his life to. You are newsworthy. And I want you to carry yourselves like that when you go to Memphis, when you go forward, because this is the news that needs to happen. The negativity that we've been through and the negativity that we'll continue to go through will always make the news. I challenge You, Courtney, I challenge you students to make this a newsworthy moment and don't just bask in it, stay in it and keep making more news. And then lastly, I want to apologize to all of you moving forward for the generations before us, my generation included, that haven't moved as many barriers out of the way as we could. But y'all are a different breed of folk. Y'all's impatience, y'all's love for fun, and y'all's focus is going to take us further. It has to. It has to take us further forward and faster. So be unapologetically Whitehaven class of 2020 scholars. Be radical. Be unapologetic. Have fun. Take your mama and daddy's lessons with you. Get out of their pocket and do some good things. Now, before I close, first of all, God bless each and every one of you. Secondly, I love Memphis like it's my second home. Third, Courtney is a brother to me. And four, I want y'all to go back to Memphis if you have to. But anybody, and I need y'all to hear me, anybody that wants to major in education, anybody that wants to teach in an urban core, once you get to your sophomore year, I will conditionally hire you with 2 more years left to come to JCPS. Literally conditionally hire you, mail something to you and your mama and daddy, and tell you that you are now officially a teacher under the expectation that you will finish. Do not worry about being a great teacher. You will be a great teacher in Shelby County, and I know they want to keep you. But if you want to come here and do one of these new things I taught you, come on. Guys, again, be the positive pandemic that we need, because there's a whole lot of isms that are more powerful than COVID-19 that a lot of you have experienced and pushed forward. Lastly, I know all of you are big balling and make a lot of money in your scholarships. Courtney's going to randomly pick someone or come up with a selection process. I'm going to send you a Chromebook and some more things as you enter into your college ventures. Because I believe that there's a level of support that must happen from people you do not know, because we're all behind you. But again, $1 million scholars, unapologetically, be impatient, have fun, focus, have faith, do something new, and take a steady amount when you get on your feet. Because now you're just walking. Mom and dad ain't holding you, you gotta walk. Have a steady amount of those things and be unapologetically fearless. This is a wonderful, wonderful event. Courtney, Dr. Vincent Hunter, Jerica, I appreciate you so much for having me on here. And I will be in Memphis to see some of you all. God bless and continue. And come to Louisville if you want to. I got you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Marshall. This is the best we can get during the COVID-19 pandemic, but your words were absolutely amazing. Jerica, did you hear this man give us a Chromebook?
Number one, I heard him announce some prizes and a promise for a job. And you know, he's recruiting our educators and our students. So we're gonna have to do a little more work over here in Shelby County to keep these the talent here at home. But we definitely appreciate Dr. Marshall and his message of staying steady, studying to show ourselves approved, and just the discussion about the level of impatience that we need to have, and also resilience. Wasn't that amazing, Courtney?
It was absolutely amazing. Now, let me tell you something. He offered a job to the young people that's going to be like 5 years or 4 years down the road, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Peer Power's promise is this: if you stay at home and go to the University of Memphis, we will give you a job while you are at the University of Memphis, where you can work up to 30 hours a week. You can work at your high school, Whitehaven High School, and you can affect change right here in your community. And Jerica, I dare not let him come on our live stream and give away a Chromebook and we not give away something. So what we're going to do is we're going to give away an iPad to one of the young people on this stream as well, one of our honorees. Dr. Marshall, thank you. And that's what you call leveling up. All right.
Gotcha.
Thank you, Dr. Marshall.
Yeah, this is definitely newsworthy. He talked about, you know, the $1 million scholars and just this opportunity to celebrate the work that they've done and the achievements. And it should make headlines here in Memphis and across the nation, the achievements here in the Whitehaven community in Shelby County.
Absolutely. So the moments that we've all been waiting for, we have been waiting to hear from these scholars, waiting to hear their scholarship amounts. Jerica, you remember when we did this last year? What were your feelings and thoughts as the young people get ready? Tell us what your thoughts were.
You know, I just cannot imagine, the emotions that go into this. I know so many families are watching. When Whitehaven hosts any program, you know that folks are going to show up and support, and just the advocacy that happens with our parents and our teachers and our members of our community to support these scholars. It's just been amazing. I know that you all are excited about this opportunity, and just want to remind you again that your graduation and senior year, it's not the end, but it is the very beginning of your journey in life. And so I'm just really excited with you as we get ready to announce all of the $1 million scholars.
All right, well, we're gonna start with our first person. And I'm not gonna be on the screen. I just wanna go on and just have the young people come on.
All right.
Good morning. My name is Anisha James Wells, and I just want to thank God, my family, friends, including Tony Shamaya, everybody at Whitehaven High that has helped me this far. Overall, I have accumulated $1,003,032 in scholarship. In the fall, I will be attending the Xavier University of Louisiana.
Fleming. First, I would like to honor God for waking me up this morning and all the previous mornings. Secondly, I would like to thank my parents, Demetria and Vincent. Without them, nothing would have been possible. Last, I would like to thank Mrs. Gray. With her persistence, I have earned the opportunity to become $1 million Tiger. I have accumulated $1,011,784 in scholarships. This fall, I'll be attending Jackson State University.
Alexis Dotson. First, I would like to thank my parents for providing for me, my family for supporting me, and Whitehaven's faculty and staff for pushing me to do my best. I have accumulated $1,047,896 in academic scholarships. In the fall, I will be attending the University of Memphis.
Hi to everyone watching. My name is Ashlyn Williams. First, I would like to thank God for bringing me this far in my high school journey and helping me turn the page as I begin a new chapter in my life. Also, shout out to all my family who are tuned in, and a very special thanks to my mom and grandmother for always pushing me to excel. Without them, I wouldn't be the scholar and young lady I am today. Lastly, I would like to thank every teacher who contributed to my success. So with that being said, I have accumulated $1,048,200 in scholarships, and in the fall, I will be attending the University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
And Start over, Emira. Start over, Emira.
Possible right now. Also want to thank my family.
Start over, Emira.
You hear me?
Start over. Here you go. We're ready now.
Okay. Good morning. My name is Emira Stone, and I want to start by thanking God, because without God, none of this would be possible. Also want to thank my family, my friends, and my teachers for supporting me through this challenging journey and for not giving up on me. With that being said, I have accumulated $1,059,000 in scholarships, and in the fall, I will be attending the University of Memphis.
My name is Kim Jeffries, and I would like to thank God who is truly the head of my life. I would also like to thank my amazing support system, which consists of my mother, auntie, and grandmother. Without these women, I would have given up a long time. I have accumulated over $1,056,000 in scholarships, and I will be attending American International College in the fall of 2020. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Tyrus Young Jr.
I would like to thank my family for their genuine and unlimited support, especially my immediate family. So far, I've accumulated $1,104,803 in scholarships, and in the fall, I will be attending the Trinity College.
Jerica, isn't this amazing? Isn't this amazing, Jerica? And we now have Daria.
You said in another room. You said what it's gonna be fun. It's feedback. That's what, remember? Is it? Okay. No.
Hello, my name is Zaria Mayfield. I would like to thank my mom and my dad. I have accumulated $1,130,000 in academic scholarships, and I will be attending the University of Tennessee at Martin.
Hello, my name is Mackenzie Chalmers, and I am the only daughter of my parents, Candace Chalmers and the late Bernard Chalmers. This year has been faced with many hardships, such as this pandemic, and personally, losing my dad in the beginning of my senior year of high school. Not able to get to see my dad's face when I announced my scholarships or walking across the stage is very troubling for me, but I know he is smiling as I speak, and I have the great support of my mother, Candace, my brother Miles, and as well as the rest of my family. I thank God, who is the one holding us together as a family and as a class, as he takes all the bullets and punches for us. I would also like to give a shout out to not only my high school teachers, but all the teachers, coaches, and sponsors throughout my life for working as a village to raise and mold me into who I am today. With everything that I have been through this year, I have accumulated $1,137,104, and I will be attending the Grambling State University. I am now officially a part of the Graham fam. Woo!
Good morning. My name is Andrew Cullins, and I want to start off by thanking God, who was ahead of my life. I know without him, none of this would be possible. I've been through so many challenges throughout my life, and I'm just glad to end one chapter on a good note. I'm so thankful for my family, Diana's family, as well as close friends, teammates, and coaches who have supported me through the ups and downs I faced in my life. On this note, I have accumulated $1,147,000 that I will be attending Cumberland University.
Thank you so much, Andrew. And we want to say thank you to all of those scholars who have gone thus far. These numbers continue to rise. And we are excited about having these young people. We are excited about.
Yeah, our views are up too, Courtney. We have hundreds of people tuned in this morning. So just really excited. I know we can't do the virtual applause, but I'm just really excited as each of the scholars announce their awards.
Absolutely. Waiting on Morgan Pfeiffer. Morgan, we are waiting on you to accept the invitation, of course, to start your video so that you can give your amount.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Morgan Pfeiffer. I would first like to thank God and my family and friends and teachers for supporting me and pushing me. I would especially like to thank my mom for being my inspiration and drive to do my very best. And with that being said, I have accumulated $1,150,000 and 180. Ooh, it's okay. Come on. $1,150,180 in scholarships. And the school I will be attending in the fall is the University of Tennessee, Knoxville.
Hi, my name is Elijah Faulkner, and I would just like to thank God, family, and friends for helping me make it this far. It has been a long ride, and it's bittersweet that it has to end this way, but we have finally made it. I have accumulated $1,173,000 in scholarships, and I will be attending the Tennessee State University.
Hi,
Good morning. My name is Jamae Salisbury. And first of all, I would like to thank God, my family, and friends for always pushing me to be a better person. And without further ado, I have accumulated $1,175,096 in scholarships. And in the fall, I will be attending the University of Tennessee at Knoxville. Go Vols.
Good morning. My name is Jesse Payne. Even though this is a tough time we're going through, I want to thank God for blessing me and to continue guiding me in the right path. I want to thank my family and friends for pushing me to be the student athlete I am today. I have accumulated $1,231,940 in scholarship. For the next 4 years, I will be attending Christian Brothers University.
Good morning. My name is Shantavius Harris, and I would like to thank you all for giving us this opportunity. Most importantly, I would like to thank God for letting us see this day and Miss Gray for encouraging me throughout the school year. With that being said, I've accumulated $1,239,720 in academic scholarships, and I will be attending the Austin Peay State University.
Good morning. My name is Mariah Williams. First, I would like to thank God for guidance and protection over the last 18 years of my life. Next, I would like to thank my family and friends, specifically my mother and father, Crystal and Christopher Williams, who have sacrificed more than they ever had to ensure my success and happiness. Thank you to the Whitehaven staff for always motivating and supporting me over the past 14 years. Not including the scholarships I have accumulated during our worldwide pandemic, I have accumulated $1,214,080 in academic scholarships. Now that my chapter at Whitehaven High has come to an end, I will join my new family in the land of golden sunshine at the illustrious Tennessee State University. Woo! Was I muted the whole time? Good morning. My name is Mariah Williams. First, I would like to thank God for guidance and protection over the past 18 years of my life. Next, I would like to thank my family and friends for always being there to support me, specifically my mother, Crystal and Christopher Williams, for always doing over and beyond to ensure my success and happiness. Thank you to the Whitehaven staff for always motivating and supporting me over the past 4 years, not including the scholarships I have received during the worldwide pandemic. I have accumulated $1,214,080 in academic scholarships. Now that my chapter at Whitehaven High School has come to an end, I will join my new family in the land of golden sunshine at the illustrious Tennessee State University. Woo! Is this?
Hello, everyone. My name is Amariana Word. And first and foremost, I would like to thank God because He is the all and be all. And without Him, I will be nowhere. I would also like to thank my friends and family for being there for me in the most crucial time of my life. And I would like to also thank them for the prayers and guidance throughout my high school career. And without further ado, I have accumulated over $1,280,000 in academic scholarships, and I will be attending the illustrious Tennessee State University in the fall, majoring in business administration. Wow, period, boo, period.
All right. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Hey everybody, I'm Alexandria Thomas. I just want to thank God, who's the head of my life, along with my mother, Cassandra Thomas, and my grandparents for the support that I have received. I am appreciative of all the opportunities Whitehaven has bestowed upon me. Along with the encouragement of Dr. Hunter and Ms. Flowers, it is a blessing to be provided with such an opportunity. With that being said, I have accumulated $1,292,000 in scholarships. And in the fall of 2020, I will be attending the University of Memphis. Okay.
Good morning. My name is Jalen Edwards. First, I'd like to give honor to God for bringing me thus far. I also like to give a special thanks to my parents, teachers, and friends for supporting me through my academic journey. I've accumulated over $1,367,780 in academic scholarships, and in the fall, I'll be attending Tennessee State University.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Trevor Waters Osbury. I want to thank my parents, family, friends, coaches, teachers, and anyone else who has helped me along the way. With that being said, I have accumulated $1,427,680 in scholarships. And for the next 4 years, I'll be continuing my education at Tennessee State University.
Hello, my name is Darielle Bullard. I want to start by thanking God, my parents, my entire family, all of my friends, especially Keandra Kirkendall, and my amazing guidance counselor, Ms. Hazlett, for supporting me throughout this 4-year journey. I have accumulated $1,433,000 in academic scholarships, and in the fall of 2020, I will be attending the Tennessee State University.
Okay. Good morning. I'm Sylvia Esther. I would like to thank my family for supporting me and my friends. I would like to thank my school, my teachers, and my counselors for providing me with the opportunities. And I have managed to accumulate $1,456,104 in academic scholarships. And in the fall, I will be attending the University of Memphis.
Good morning. My name is Asai Buchanan, and first and foremost, I would like to thank God for blessing me. Next, I would like to thank my parents for supporting me in every aspect of my life and pushing me forward to success. And I would also like to thank my friends and my peers and mentors for also encouraging me and inspiring me throughout my career and journey throughout high school. I'm truly blessed and thankful to be a part of a school that recognizes the importance of representing our community and celebrating hard work. So to conclude, I have accumulated $502,456 in scholarships, and I will be attending Tennessee State University in the fall of 2020.
Good morning. My name is Kyla Barron. I want to thank my parents, my friends, and my teachers at Whitehaven High School. And I have accumulated $1,561,000.
Start over.
I can't start over.
Just say the number over. Don't stop it.
Okay, I have accumulated $1,561,712 in scholarships. And in the fall, I will be continuing my education at the University of Tennessee at Knoxville. I think I messed it up.
Good morning. I'm the senior class president here at Whitehaven High School, and my name is Kana Myers. First, I would like to thank God, my family, my siblings, my parents, and the Whitehaven community for all that they have done for me. With that being said, I have accumulated $1,566,000 in scholarships. And in the fall, I will be attending the Tennessee State University. Yeah! Oh my God!
Hello, my name is Gabriel Harris, and I would like to start by thanking my mom, family, and friends for supporting me throughout my high school journey. But most importantly, I would like to thank God, because without him, none of this would be possible. I have accumulated $1,590,000 in academic scholarships, and the school that I will be attending in the fall is the Tennessee State University. Thank you.
Okay, sorry about that. Good morning. My name is Jada Wilder, and I would like to thank everybody that has contributed to my successes thus far as a scholar and as a $1 Million Tiger. That includes my mentors, my parents, the rest of my family, my dearest friends, and everybody that has contributed. So without further ado, I have raised $1,667,100 in scholarships in the school that I will be attending in the fall.
is Tennessee State University.
Hello, everyone. My name is Angelique Graves. First, I would like to thank God. Then to my loving family for encouragement and support. Lastly, I will thank the teachers and the administrators at Whitehaven. So, my total scholarship amount is $1,700,976. And drum roll, please. I plan to remain a Tiger and attend the University of Memphis this fall.
Good morning. My name is Leah Shaw. I would like to thank God, my parents, my grandparents, and my support system that guide me to be the young lady I am today. Today, I accumulated $1,814,200 in academic scholarship. And in the fall, I will be attending the University of Memphis.
So at this time, we would like to acknowledge a young lady who's not able to make it today. She's not able to make it because she is on a job interview right now, but she is a $1 million scholar. She is a $1 million scholar, and we did not want this opportunity to pass her by. Miss Orlisha Applewhite is definitely a $1 million scholar, and she has accumulated well over $1 million in scholarship monies as well. And we definitely wanted to recognize and honor her at this time. Now we're going to have Deja Robinson is coming up next.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Deja Robinson, and first I would like to give an honor to God for keeping me motivated throughout this entire process because it does get hard. And I want to thank my family, my guidance counselors, especially Miss Hazelett, well, all the guidance counselors because they all help. And with that being said, I have accumulated $2,166,080 in academic scholarships, and I will continue to be a Tiger for the next 4 years at the Tennessee State University.
Jalea.
Good morning. My name is Jalea Williams, and I would like to first start off by thanking God for keeping me focused. And I would like to thank my friends and family for pushing me to be the best version of myself. I have accumulated $1,964,586 in academic scholarships, and the school I will be attending in the fall is the University of Memphis. Go Tigers!
Hi, my name is Darrell Taylor. Barack Obama once stated that we did not come to fear the future, we came to shape it. Although this is not the senior year that the most of us anticipated, I can say that I am incredibly grateful for the past few years of my life. I am thankful that God allowed us the opportunity to embark on a journey that will make our nation and our ancestors proud. Although being a high school student has had its challenges, I can say that there was a lesson to be learned from each one. I am thankful for Whitehaven High School, its teachers, mentors, guidance counselors, and other support systems that have navigated me through this journey. But most of all, I am thankful for my parents. Ever since I entered high school in the first grade, my parents have emphasized the importance of an education. And throughout my life, I've grown to value it more and more each day. With this in mind, I have accumulated $2,211,616 in academic scholarships, and I decided to go from a Tiger to a Tiger at the Tennessee State University.
Hi, my name is Ariana Howell, and I would like to thank God for all the blessings and opportunities He has given me and handling everything I put in His hands. I would also like to thank the people who supported me on this journey, and supporting me through my business journey, which is my family, mom, dad, sisters, aunts, uncles, and cousins, my few friends, and my other half, Jada, and my boyfriend, Devin, and his family, along with the teachers who helped me along the way. Miss Aisha Dawson, Jeremy Shar, Miss Ann Ford, Miss Gray, and Vincent Smith. I say all this to say I have accumulated $2,360 in scholarships and counting. And I'm a bulldog bound by attending Mississippi State University in the fall.
Good morning. My name is Keandra Kirkendall. First, I would like to start by thanking God, my amazing parents, family, friends, especially Darielle, and everyone else that has supported me throughout this academic journey. I have accumulated $2,655,672 in academic scholarships. And in the fall, I will attend the University of Tennessee at Knoxville on a full academic scholarship.
Has it started? Hello, my name is Amaya Colbert. I want to thank God and everyone who supported me. I have accumulated $2,830,424 in scholarship, and this fall I will be attending the University of Memphis. Has it started? Hello, my name is Amaya Colbert. I want to thank God and everyone who supported me. I have accumulated $2,830,424 in scholarships. And this fall, I will be attending the University of Memphis. Oh.
Do it again. Okay. Courtney, it's not letting me put my camera up. It says the host has to do it.
Hello, is everyone here? Jerica, are you here?
Yes, we are still here. We seem to be having some technical difficulties, but we're moving right along.
But we are moving right along. Let's see, are we at Keith Newsom?
Yes, but the host has to turn on my camera.
Did Zamia go?
Yes.
Okay, Keith.
I believe the co-hosting switched over to Dr. Hunter. That's what the notification that popped up to me. So you may have to take back over, Courtney, in order for him to put up his camera.
There you go, Keith.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Keith Newsom. First off, I would like to thank God for this tremendous opportunity. Secondly, I would like to thank my family, my parents, my sisters, my friends for motivating me and pushing me to become the man I am today. I would like to give a special thanks to Whitehaven High School for bringing me out of my shell and trusting me with numerous leadership positions, such as student council president, senior class chaplain, your 2019-2020 Mr. Whitehaven, and much more. I would also like to shout out a few of my teachers, Miss Akita Banker Gray and Miss Ida. I have accumulated $3,801,112 scholarships. And in the fall, with my family believing that once a tiger is always a tiger, I will be attending the Tennessee State University in Nashville, Tennessee. Go Tigers.
Hawa, we're ready for you.
Okay. Hello, my name is Paula Kanate, and first I want to thank my mom, my dad, my family, my friends, my teachers who support me through this journey. Without them, I would not be here today. I have accumulated $3,899,712 in scholarship, and the school I'll be attending to is the University of Memphis.
My name is Hawa Kaloko.
Start over, Hawa. Start over.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Hawa Kaloko. April 9, 2020 was supposed to be the day of my academic signing day at Whitehaven High. This is so crazy how this pandemic fell upon us. I try to pray every day and ask God to help those in need and help everyone guide on the right path. I'm thankful for the faculty and staff at Whitehaven for helping me and guiding me on the path of success. I have overcome a lot of hardships over these 4 years. I have been accepted to over 100 plus schools. I have been involved in DECA, FBLA, soccer, National English Society, and Reach Memphis. I have maintained a 4.0 throughout my whole senior year, taking all honors and AP courses, not mentioning having a job. None of this would have been possible without the help of friends and family. I have accumulated $4,004,786 in academic scholarships. The school I will be attending in the fall is the Tennessee State University.
I am Marissa Ingram, proud valedictorian of Whitehaven High School's perpetual class of 2020. First, I would like to give honor to the Most High. Without God, I would not be in this position. I would like to thank my parents for always pushing and supporting me, my family members for always uplifting me, my friends and supporters for inspiring me, and my teachers and counselors for embracing me, believing in my abilities as a student, and treating me as if I were their own. I've applied to and received many scholarships from various schools, but overall, I have accumulated $4,439,287 in academic scholarships, and I will be furthering my education at the University of Mississippi, Ole Miss, on a full academic scholarship. Hotty toddy!
Good morning. My name is Kanesia Jones, and I would like to first thank God, my parents, brothers, faculty, friends, and staff for supporting me on this journey. With that being said, I have accumulated $6,154,896 in academic scholarships, and the school I will be attending in the fall of 2020 is the Tennessee State University.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jordan Westbrook, and first I want to thank God, my parents, teachers, friends, and everyone else who supported me throughout my high school journey and played a part in the young woman I am today. For that, I am truly grateful. With that being said, I have accumulated $7,008,544 in scholarships, and I will be attending Fisk University in the fall.
Wow, those amazing scholars. Jerica, wasn't that just dynamic?
It was $7 million. I'm still caught up on the last $1 million scholar, but just really impressed by all of these scholars, their families who have supported them, the setups that they had in the background. I heard some families who were in the background cheering. It was just beautiful.
Jerica, as we were preparing, the students have been on the Zoom call since 9 o'clock. And some of them are having brunch at their homes, and some of them are having rotel and all of that kind of stuff. I just told them to put up a plate for me, and I'll just do a drive-by so that I can celebrate with these amazing young people, with these amazing.
Yes. It's so good to see that they have made the best of this situation. I heard many of them giving honor to their parents and to God, and just for the many blessings that we can, be grateful for amid this pandemic. So I just great to see them making the very best of this situation.
Absolutely. And we definitely want to shout out their parents who are also having to make adjustments at this time. I mean, if you put in 18, 19, 17 years to get your child to the place to see them walk across the stage, and then this pandemic happens, we have to make the best of this. So we definitely want to shout out their parents. Scholars, once you put your hands together where you are, clap for your parents, hug them, and carrying on.
Look, I'm over here clapping in my office, Courtney, and really also to the awesome educators and counselors. And I know the team over at Whitehaven with Dr. Hunter, they have really put a lot of work into supporting these students as they applied for the many scholarships and schools. So just hats off to the educators and teachers as well.
Absolutely. And so now we're going to have another scholar, an amazing young lady. And because I get the opportunity to work there at Whitehaven, I know a little bit about these young people. She did a whole lot of these scholars' hair. She made units for them. And so many of the people who have their hair laid is because this young lady who's going to give the words of thanks, she made the units for them. And so Mariah, if you would come at this time to give our words of thanks.
Okay, hello again. Wow, this has been a year. On behalf of the senior class of 2020, we would like to thank all of our teachers, administrators, officers, and other staff members for the consistent motivation, support, and guidance they have provided us over the years. Thank you to all of the speakers and special guests we had join us today. Dr. Marshall, Jerica Phillips, Dr. Ray, Dr. Avant, and all of the special guests. Without the help from our teachers, peer power staff, and guidance counselors, this day wouldn't be possible. Of course, we have to thank all of our Tiger parents for encouraging us to persevere, even when we felt like giving up. An extra special thank you goes out to Mr. Courtney Richardson, Mrs. Lisa Fletcher, Dr. Debnam, and Dr. Vincent J. Hunter for making this day possible, in spite of the challenges we are currently facing. And most importantly, thank you, class of 2020, for always believing in yourselves and never giving up. Although we are not standing on the stage during the traditional signing day, be proud of this momentous accomplishment we get to share with the world. We did it.
Thank you so much, Mariah. And thank you, class of 2020, Whitehaven class of 2020. Well, Jerica, we're coming down to the end, but you know, we cannot have this program and not hear from the man himself.
Yes, sir.
And you know, when Dr. Hunter is around, you know, it's hard. Look at that. I tell you, when Dr. Hunter is around, it is hard. So Jerica, this is the last they're gonna hear from us. Thank you so much for being the co-host again, Jerica. I've enjoyed you again this year.
Thank you so much, Courtney. You know, I am not from the Whitehaven area, but it is a beloved community, and it's always a pleasure, even if it's virtually, to come out and celebrate with the school and all of these amazing scholars. So thank you so much to Peer Power. Thank you for the dynamic work that you do and all of your colleagues there at Peer Power. So thank you again, and I appreciate and I'm honored to be a part of this program.
Absolutely. And before Dr. Hunter comes, I would like to recognize Mr. McVeigh, who is the founder of the Peer Power Foundation. I would like to also recognize our executive director, Mr. Bill Sainert. And some of you have already gotten the email just as of, I believe, April 1st, sometime up in there, Peer Power brought on our new CEO. Her name is Tabitha Glenn, and she comes with 20 years of experience from being there at St. Jude ALSAC. And in the coming months, you will be hearing more from Tabitha Glenn. And I want to take this time to welcome her to the Peer Power family. And I believe I can even welcome her to the Whitehaven family at this point. But Dr. Hunter, we are throwing it over to you.
Good afternoon. Good morning still. How's everyone doing? I just want to tell you, thank you so much, Peer Power. Courtney, I appreciate you. But most of all, I want to thank the McVeigh family, the Sainer family and Dr. Jerry Freeman and his wife's family for so much for believing in Whitehaven and believing in our community. If what happened this morning didn't bring tears to your eyes, then you're not a true believer in young people. Today was a beautiful day, really beautiful. And I want to thank Pure Power so much for making this day possible. I want to thank all of the people who made this day possible. I want to thank Marissa and Keith for opening up. I want to thank Mayor Harris and Mayor Strickland for taking time out of their busy day to give our children a wonderful salute. I want to thank Commissioner Avon, who's always been in our corner in the Whitehaven community. I want to thank Dr. Ray and his cabinet for continuing to support the work at Whitehaven High School and the Whitehaven Empowerment Zone. Jericho Chief Phillips, I want to thank you so much for caring enough about our community to take time out of your day to help host this great occasion. But most of all, I want to thank our Leadership Council and our PTO and the beautiful children of Whitehaven for their undying support and believing in what we do as a Whitehaven community and a Whitehaven family. You know, I was listening to Dr. Marshall and Courtney, and you know, when I thought about the words he was sharing, you know, I am a great lover of the writings of Mike Milstein. And Mike Milstein talks about resilience. He and Larry Lazat talks about change. And I just couldn't help but thinking about, you know, the children of Whitehaven, you know, and America now, because we're experiencing COVID-19, has to adapt to a new normal. And when I think about the Whitehaven community, the Whitehaven community has always challenged normalcy. We've always been a community who's been resilient and understood the challenges that we had, but never ran away from a challenge. We've always confronted challenge with great integrity. And so I want to thank you for getting Dr. Marshall for giving that keynote, but it lines with what we do in Whitehaven. We've always been resilient. We've always accepted challenges and wanted to go forward. You know, my heart goes out to these seniors, just seeing these seniors go across the screen, announcing their intentions. Those universities are going to get some fine young people, but most of all, they're going to get students who have great integrity. And that's what's so important. And I just can't imagine, you know, life without being able to connect with children like we connect within the Whitehaven community. This has just been a beautiful day. I want to thank you, Courtney, for your vision. I want to thank again Pure Power for caring enough about Whitehaven. And I'd be remiss without mentioning all the great work that goes along in these hallways at Whitehaven. Our teachers do an outstanding job. Our administrative staff, we believe in family. And today what you saw were our children, the Whitehaven family, getting ready to embark on new walks of life. And the world has something special to endeavor. They're going to see some young people who really care about each other and care about mankind. And I appreciate being part of the Whitehaven family. And I got my wizard hat on today, Courtney, because I feel like a wizard in the Whitehaven community. I love the Whitehaven community. And I remember being a student here, and nothing has changed much because we've always, in over 100 years, Whitehaven has only had 7 principals in over 100 years. That means this community is very stable. And I appreciate this community so much. And young people, I want you to always remember that every decision that you make has a consequence. You determine whether or not that consequence is positive or negative by the decision that you make. Thank you so much. And always remember, see the vision through the eye of the tiger.
Determine whether the consequences. Every decision that you make has the consequence. You determine whether the consequences positive or negative by the decisions that you make. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And always remember, see the vision, see the vision, see the vision through the eye of the tiger.
Yes, I love the Tigers.
So that concludes our program. Shout out to everybody who made this possible. We're going to stop the live stream now.